to encourage all of you to follow us on our social media platforms as well. The Knowledge Group is on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we also have a podcast. Subscribe to our Knowledge Group podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud and hear the latest on what speakers intend to cover at upcoming events. So I want to turn back now to each of our speakers just to get some final closing remarks you might have for our attendees. Sometimes when taking in all of this information, maybe there's a nugget you'd like to leave them with to really grab onto and keep hold of. Anna, since you started, we'll go to you.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for their time. And I just believe the concluding thoughts for in-house counsel out there. Really, the most strategic, important decisions you will make are obviously the choice of outside counsel and also the choice of arbitrator. You should certainly be involved in both. You will be involved in the former, but you should certainly also make sure you're involved in the latter. And then for outside counsel, the one key thing I always leave people with is really do treat the hearing as an opportunity to persuade, to continue to reiterate your themes and not just treat it as an afterthought.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And Michael, any thoughts from you?
Yeah, Anna, good points. I agree the hearing is key. But frankly, you win or lose a case in a hearing. It's not a formality. So I'm with Anna 100% on that. I would say this: in-house counsel and practitioners. Claimant witnesses, I've rarely found win a case. They are the human side of the story, but frankly, humans are frail, all things being considered. And so you need to really protect your witnesses and make sure you use them right. Respondents on the other side, you need to look human as well. So you need to make sure that your witnesses are really only relevant to the extent and are limited only in response to what claimants are actually trying to argue. Claimants, you have the burden. You have the burden, you have the burden, you have the burden. So you need to make sure the story is coherent and go for the money. Make sure you've got a causal link, make sure you've got a good team, and make sure that you put the burden on your outside counsel to really recommend the right arbitrator. And although we will try to not be held liable for that, at the end of the day, you should pressure us to help you for that arbitrator, because that's our business. That's what we know. Thank you.